How do you know when fermented beets are done? Have you ever wondered how to tell when your fermented beets are ready to enjoy? Fermented beets are not just a tasty addition to your meals. They are also packed with probiotics that can support your gut health. Let's break down the signs that indicate your fermented beets have reached their peak. First, pay attention to the bubbles. When fermentation begins, you will notice tiny bubbles forming in the brine. These bubbles are carbon dioxide produced by lactic acid bacteria as they consume the natural sugars in the beets. This bubbling is most active during the first few days and will slow down after about 5 days. If you see these bubbles, it's a good sign that fermentation is happening. Next, let's talk about taste. After about 5 to 7 days of fermentation at room temperature, you can start tasting your beets. Use a clean utensil to take a small sample. The beets should have a pleasantly sour and tangy flavor. This sourness indicates that lactic acid has been produced. If you find the flavor too mild, you can let them ferment longer, tasting every day or two until they reach your desired level of sourness. Now let's look at the brine and the beets themselves. As fermentation progresses, the brine may become cloudy or slightly brownish. This is completely normal and not a cause for concern. The beets may also release some color into the brine, especially if they are older. These visual changes show that the fermentation process is working as it should. Finally, consider the texture of the beets. They should feel tender but still slightly firm. If they become mushy, it may be a sign of overfermentation. Monitoring both the taste and texture will help you know when they are just right. In terms of health benefits, properly fermented beets are rich in probiotics, which are beneficial bacteria that can aid in digestion and overall gut health. The sour flavor and slight fizz indicate that active probiotic cultures are present, making these beets a fantastic addition to a diet focused on wellness. So, to sum it up, your fermented beets are done when you see gentle bubbling, taste a pleasant sourness, notice normal cloudiness in the brine, and find the beets tender yet firm. Enjoy your delicious and healthful fermented beets.